They all just died.
You feel strong lying on the floor?
Of course.
Oh god.
No!
Okay, I'm just gonna do this as fast as I can. Music is like a woman, depending on how you interpret it. It can be fierce as a jazz tune, or pure and soft ballad. The same goes for instruments. FYI, Muse, the goddess of music, who gathered her blinding beauty into delicate notes to hide herself in sheets of music. And that's not my voice at all, but it's really hard to do his voice while speaking fast.
Try it.
We should remember this, and...
You're boy 1, I'm boy 2.
Not this time!
Okay. Mr. Urine! Mr. Urine.
So when you play an instrument, you should take hold of it as softly as fiercely as...
Mr. Urine?
This is why I didn't like cold schools. Just that boy with his head up. What do you want? It must be such an important question to interrupt me like that.
No, it's not that. I just didn't understand you.
Not understand which part?
Every part.
I'll explain again, so please listen carefully. An instrument, you know, the more you play it, it comes to your will. Like a lovely bashful.
Can he die?
No, not at all. What?
No, I mean show it to us. I think I'll understand better if you demonstrate what you just said. Do they want him to do the whole...
Yes, to an instrument. Do I have to wonder what instrument? Because I don't think you can do that to drums.
He fingered
I don't think
guitar.
you can do that to a drum set.
Finger that sweet guitar.
Alright, I'll demonstrate this one, so focus. This, like this, like this, like this. I don't have time.
I don't have
time for this shit. Stroke it like this. Press it here with your fingertips. Pull a bit, and yes, when it climaxes. Here I am. We will adjust the screen for movements. Oh, the bell rang. End of class. See you next class, my dear lambs. Adios.
Got a blast. Well?
God, so many people as usual. Oh, bread cost.
Oh no.
Bread kills. I ran to the cafeteria as soon as the bell rang, but it was already packed with starving students. Unless Moses descends and lays down a miracle, getting through this crowd will be impossible.
Hey!
Touring around at the familiar voice, I saw Red and Tay. Okay, and Red, you guys got it alright. The building is a bit complicated, so first hours usually get lost.
Huh? Oh, our friend's here. Our friend's... our friend's let us here. Thanks.
Oh no, it's nothing. I can't meet you. I wanna meet you. Catch you, catch me, I'll catch you. The boy seemed to be possessed by something and disappeared into the crowd. You made some weird friends.
Yeah? Odd. They're pretty nice. Do they need to be cleansed? More. I'll call them again tomorrow.
What? Cleansed? Red has obviously started one of his ridiculous pranks.
It's not a prank.
It's not a prank, bro.
Anyway, do you think we'll be able to get to eat though? It's more crowded than we had it would be.
Tay, are you okay?
No.
Do you want to talk about it?
You need a hug.
Tay loudly frowned at the packed cafeteria. Well, this is usually how it is. Some kids have said they've heard a bit like crack when they're around with a lot of people.
Isn't that a bit dangerous?
You guys, what are you doing here? Well, Mr. Yuri. Seeing the massive crowd of boys following behind Yuri, I forgot what I was about to say. Prophet, please tell us how to play.
Please, after that, tell us the next method other than the one you just taught in class. I have had 18 years as forever. And I have
fucking meme kid.
And I have 12 years until I become a wizard. Do not abandon this boy. You're a wizard, boy 3.
Oh, dear little lambs, you're all too young to realize the deep truths of the world. It was ridiculous the way Yuri shook his head. I almost nearly said, it's only been 6 days since you became human.
6 days? Well, well, well. This is a mess. Earlier this morning...
Okay, so this far we have 10 days, over a week, and now 6 days. I mean, 10 days and over a week is pretty much the same thing, but 6 days and 10 days are not the same thing. But if someone can extinguish my famine, I myself will tell my secrets to just one person. It requires a lot of strength to pass down the secret.
Shut your mouth. Were you boy 1?
I think so.
Yeah.
Is that true? Do not worry. We'll go and get the daily bread for a profit. Let's go, guys.
Let's go, girls.
Popular everywhere I go. What the hell are you doing, Mr. Yuri? What do you mean? I've just been teaching the students, as I'm required to do. And you should ask that question to that puppy over there, not me. What? Look over there. Yuri pointed at no other than yeon-ho.
Why is he always like in the shadows, lurking,
With
watching?
that poster just staring like...
Yeah, like... Master!
Master Daddy! It's the best of both kings!
Combination kink. Master Daddy!
Daddy Master. Yeon-ho was already successfully in the cafeteria and surrounded by girls. Go for it.
Okay. Yana, have a sandwich!
Okay, thank you.
Can I instead poke your cheeks just for a second?
What?
Don't be like that. You let side touch it. Let me too, please.
My voice is so creepy. Yeon-ho was restless and smothered by a group of girls. Like the girl said, Soy frequently poked Yeon-ho's cheeks. At seeing Yeon-ho feel embarrassed, I asked her why. Embarrassed? Why? Then Soy started shouting passionately. It is natural that if you like something, you want to see it. If you see it, you want to touch it. I think Yeon-ho was quite touched by that, since from then on, he let Soy play around. But I'm worried that all the other girls would try to do the same things to that. Although Soy is a bit strange, I'd rather have just her torment Yeon-ho. But sorry, Yeon-ho. Although I want to go and rescue you, my starving body just does not have the strength to get through the crowd. That Yeon-ho, he's pretty good. He has a bright future. He'll become a great man and follow my footsteps.
God, no.
No, Yuri, I'll do everything in my power to make sure that never happens.
Savage.
What? That?
I was thinking that all by myself when something ran towards us like a bull. It was a girl.
Dang, have this!
The place suddenly turned into a stage for the girl to declare her love and raised the music scary.
Oh no.
Although she made quite an entrance, she seemed nervous and had her eyes shut. What?
Oh, sorry. I have to refuse. Dang, people said you don't take presents or confessions. It was true.
It hasn't been a couple of days since he came here. I need to write it.
A couple of days.
Whoever wrote this game is a genius at time. A genius in time. And yet there were already rumors on how he refused all the girls. But why doesn't he take the presents?
Exactly.
It wouldn't be a big deal to take them. Such a waste.
Yeah. Really? No, I searched for this really hard to give to you.
It sounds like Soy. It sounds too much like Soy.
No, Soy is more like, oh my god! This is like... It's a big difference. Oh, this is awkward. Sorry. But thanks.
I hate you so much, this. Tay smiled awkwardly. Let down by his refusal, the girl treaded back.
You could have taken it. She picked it for you.
You look so creepy. Tay smiled and looked at me. It was a pretty smile, but I didn't know what it meant.
We should eat lunch somewhere else today. There's too many people. No?
After saying that, Tay turned around. What? I feel like he just avoided from answering. Am I wrong?
Nah.
While seeing Tay walk away, I noticed the clock on the cafeteria wall.
Oh, look at the time. Lunch is going to be over soon. Oh, well, head on.
She looks so, like, determined.
Yeah. Give me that fucking bread.
Give me that lunch. I was about to jump into the crowd when someone grabbed my clothes.
What?
Head on. If you go in there, you'll get trampled. You're too tiny.
Bitch, I've been going to this school for longer than you.
Yeah. I love the music, like...
I turned around to find Red holding onto my collar. And he was holding onto my shoulders as well. How many hands does he have? Trying to stop me.
He's a fucking octopus.
Octodad.
Wait here. I'll be back. I'll be back.
And he read the menu on the cafeteria wall over my head. I can definitely feel the height difference now that I'm right by his side. I can't even see the menu. Blah blah blah.
So what do you want? Tell me.
Right, I want that. The bread. The bread.
I pointed at the food I want.
Roger, heroine. You wait right here.
Red beamed at me and disappeared into the crowd. Considering it's Red, he did seem quite trustworthy right now.
She has no faith in him.
Nope. No.
No.
And right then I heard another familiar voice behind my back. To be exact, the voice was familiar, but a bit more nasal.
Oh my god, isn't this my bestest friend ever here? Who just happened to be here at the same time as me?
It was Soy.
You surprised me.
Oh, friend, what are you so surprised about?
Nothing. I thought you said you brought your lunch today. Ow!
Soy pinched my side.
OMG. What are you talking about? I come here every day, you know that.
I remember Soy once telling me I'm never going to that filthy place filled with sweaty bums. I guess she remembers that too, since she was screaming with laughter.
Wait, you're at the cafeteria with the Hot Five?
What?
The Hot Five, you didn't know? Tay and Red, who are with you, are all hot members of the Hot Five.
Are all hot members.
I'm sorry. What time is it?
Hammer time.
What? Oh!
Go on.
Yeon-ho Lance from our class, Tay, Red, who has sophomores, plus Mr. Yuri makes 5, so Hot 5.
Hot 5. I recall the name of some boy band that disbanded a long time ago. I guess the kids in this academy are pretty old school. But not with the memes, they're keeping up with the memes.
Forever alone.
But more importantly, the 5 boys must have become incredibly famous here. I mean, they were talked about a lot from the first day. It was surprising how much they knew despite not being in the same class. Of course, Soy would be able to recite the name of every hot boy in other academies. But it seems that even hot girl...
You useless gay.
But it seems that even the other girls had their eyes on them. At that moment, a familiar face approached me. Why are you here now?
Relatable.
Looking at your bust size, you must be Freshman Soy.
Oh my, you know me? What an honor, Mr. Yuri.
I think he just sexually harassed her, but no one seemed to care.
Dick him.
Of course, I know everything that's beautiful, especially if it's a woman.
Die. Oh, Mr. Yuri, you have quite an eye.
I shouldn't interrupt our conversation.
Yes, you should.
That seems to be best for my mental health.
Oi! You!
I was trying my best to ignore the two when Red shouted my name.
What? OMG.
Over there, Red was at the counter with an armful of bread.
Man,
What are
Javert.
you doing there?
Javert would fucking flip. That's it, I'm calling the police. Giving out bread.
What?
The cafeteria lady seemed too busy, so this justice warrior decided to step up and help. She told me she'd give me 3 pieces of bread instead. The price for justice.
He said he was going to get bread, but now he was the cafeteria lady's assistant. That's so Red.
Classic
Red pretends to throw the bread.
You're gonna throw it?
Yeet! This was Lance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Always the best at making a fuss.
I turned around to see Lance silently approach me.
Fucking cinnamon apple!
I remember when you hated him with a passion.
Yes. But then he started throwing things at Yuri. And I was like,
You're like,
guy.
what's it called again? The enemies of my enemies are my friends.
Yeah.
Lance frowns at seeing Red. Red seems so pathetic to him as usual. Well, there does seem to be something else. But before I could figure out his expression, he went into the cafeteria without saying a word.
Hey, take this! Huh!
I was distracted looking at Lance when Red threw something at me.
Ah,
I feel like things around me are in the air often. A piece of bread was flying towards my way like one of Lance's slippers.
enough, this is enough.
Ignoring what I just said, Red kept on throwing bread. I hurriedly took all the bread.
Eat everything! You have to eat if you want to fight for justice!
Red beamed from afar.
Ugh.
After that, Red threw bread to all the other hungry souls in the cafeteria. I was about to ask Red when he was going to eat, but he looked so excited, so I stopped. Now, what should I do with all this bread? It's way too much for me to eat by myself. Where should I eat it?
The corner. I remember that
Sit
one.
in the corner and be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, because Lance likes it when it's quiet.
I
Why
found-
is your cat up?
It's been up there for like an hour.
I did not see that. I was like, okay.
He's up there like all the time.
What?
I found an empty seat in the corner and took all my bread there. Then I saw Lance standing by himself behind a window at the opposite corner of the cafeteria. Why are you standing by the window?
Because he's an emo piece of shit.
Doesn't he eat?
I approached Lance, thinking I'd give some of the bread Red gave me.
Are you eating?
I am not that hungry.
You like me for skipping breakfast? It's not good for you to skip lunch. Here.
I gave the bread Red gave me. At home, Tay prepares every meal for us, but there's nothing besides cafeteria food to eat here.
Yeon-ho was the one who nagged you, and I have already expressed that I am not hungry.
I have barely expressed.
Then maybe later.
It is fine.
Lance cut my words and refused.
Fine. Alright.
I felt timid at seeing Lance speak to me so coldly. I better just back down this time.
The sponge cakes are really good. Fine. I will give it to you later. Should I eat with Red?
I saw Red saying hi to the cafeteria lady with his hands full of bread.
There will never come a time when I ask for bread from that idiot.
He doesn't have to know. It can be your secret.
You can be my dirty little secret.
No, I was just thinking about it, so don't.
Dirty little secret. Hope that you can keep it.
No.
Yes.
That idiot Lance is talking about is surely Red. Lance really doesn't seem to like Red.
Yeah, no shit, honey. You know
It still
that
bothered
vine?
me that he glared at Red when he came into the cafeteria. Yes?
You know that vine that's like, I heard you hang out with Red last night. Yeah, you know what? I did. I love red. You hate red. Yeah, no shit, honey.
Yeah.
It made me think of that.
That's basically them.
Yeah.
It's so true.
I wanted to know exactly what about Red Lance hated so much.
In front of me, why do you hate red so much?
I guess it... What? I guess it is indeed a talent to show off your affection like he does.
Lance stood up from his seat, but he wasn't sitting down, he was standing by the window.
Yeah, but...
Lols.
I do not like noise.
He looked at me once
How
and just
can you
coolly
not
passed
like
by me.
noise? Noise.
I love noise.
I love noise.
He didn't seem to feel so good. He wasn't usually like that. Does he hate what Ray did that much?
Oh my god, no, is he sick?
What?
Is my cinnamon apple sick?
Why would he be sick? He's a doll.